Okay, I guess I'd like to go ahead and call the meeting to order, and I've got an introductory statement to read here first. We want to welcome you to the Town of Lexington Board of Appearance meeting. This board is comprised of volunteer residents and/or registered architects or building professionals. We are appointed by Town Council, and we serve without pay. We are a legal board operating under the Comprehensive Planning Act of State of South Carolina. Although this meeting may not seem as formal as a hearing in court, all statements must still be true, factual, and not made in a manner to mislead us. The Board of Appearance meetings are streamed live on the town's YouTube channel, and minutes are taken and maintained as permanent records with the town. Under the Freedom of Information Act compliance, public notification of this meeting was published, posted, and mailed in compliance with the Freedom of Information Act and the Town of Lexington requirements. Please understand, we must make our decisions based within the parameters of state law. Should we make a decision that you believe is incorrect, you may appeal our decision to the circuit court within certain time limits provided by state law. In case that such an appeal is made, it is important that the circuit court know who testified at this meeting. So please sign the sign-in sheet and identify yourself before speaking. All right, so with that, we welcome Wayne. And let's see. We'll, first item is on the agenda here is actually for the election of officers for this coming year for this board. And I guess the first question is, Wayne, would you like to continue as vice chair for the next year?
Yes.
Okay. And myself, I'm planning to still continue as the chair, unless somebody else would like that position. So if we don't have any others.
Mine was contingent on you saying that.
Okay. All right.
We need to make a motion to.
I guess so. Hey, I would say, if,
There's not a motion to keep our present officers as they are now.
I second that.
all right, all in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, it's unanimous. So we will continue for another year. And see, as far as, we have one item for new business here, and that is the facade, review of facade grant application for 325 South Lake Drive. So with that, Jessica, if you can go ahead and.
Right. 325 South Lake LLC has submitted a facade grant application for improvements to an apartment complex being renovated at 325 South Lake Drive. Do you want the applicant to come up and speak?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Rob.
Mr. Weiland, everybody else, good to see you. Thank you so much for having me today. And first of all, I just want to thank staff for helping us through the process. In general, just in going through approvals and all the things. Town of Lexington, everyone in doing no small part to what you guys do, and everyone here who serves has got a great reputation for helping business owners like myself get deals done here. So I appreciate all your help. But we've started doing a little bit of work on the facade, and would humbly request that this board grant the facade grant for us to continue doing so. And we believe we're really bringing a great project to downtown, and it's going to be amazing with the new park, and then with the trail opening later in the week. We're right between both of them, so we're hoping for a lot of really. We're labeling those as amenities. Kind of, thank you for that. So anyway, that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Sure. You guys have started the work down there now. I guess the new shingles, I saw that was already applied?
Yes, sir. So we took the shingles off. We're not going to be reinstalling shingles on there. That was just part of the comprehensive redo of that facade. We're painting the columns and doing additional kind of accents to different parts around the windows.
Right.
And then that's the first stage. And then we are also installing true cedar board accents between where that T111 is right there.
Right.
We're going to be covering over those with cedar boards that we're going to stain and make weatherproof. So
So I just have a statement. I drive past it every day, and just the work that they've already started doing is a tremendous improvement. So I think what the rendering show would be awesome to see fulfilled.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing new landscaping as well, all across that front. I believe y'all have hopefully seen some of that, those plans that we pulled a bunch of stuff out so that the work could get done without obstructing the worker who's doing it. But we're going to be reinstalling those as soon as that is completed. So.
Right, all the better.
Yep.
Anybody else have any questions or comments?
To Wesley and Jessica, does this fit the intent of the facade ordinance?
I believe so. I think that we are at the end of those funds. What do we have, like?
We've got 6,000 left that we can award for this particular one.
Yep.
We have 6,000 left. They're requesting 10.
He's requesting 10, we only have 6 available.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What is your occupancy rate there?
We are fully unoccupied at the moment.
Fully unoccupied?
Yes, sir, as of last week. Looking forward to that changing very soon.
So,
Just addressing the funds, are there plans to like add any more to it? Like, can we only award 6,000, or could 10,000 be awarded
At
pending
this-
approval?
At this time, I don't know. There is
Okay.
discussion of taking it back before council to see what they want to do, to make them aware that the funds have been exhausted. But I don't have a definitive answer if there will be additional funds granted.
so Jessica, we could make a motion for money we don't actually have, that in case that money got put there, or we could make the motion just for 6,000 and use the funds that we have.
I think if you make a motion for the full, then you need to add a condition with
Right.
the understanding that if it is, the funds are not brought back
Okay,
and not available.
right, then we don't have them.
Then we can't
We're
give
not-
them.
Correct. So the other question is, in terms of the amount we're able to give and the percentage we give, we're giving this money really not to paint, we're giving this money really to the cedar panels that are being installed that matter to change the character. Is that true?
And they're doing several things.
I saw that. I read the list. I wasn't sure exactly, I know what they're asking for financially. I wasn't sure exactly what what's consistent with what we're allowed to do. I know we don't pay for maintenance items.
Right.
We pay for improvements, not maintenance.
And
think-
they're adding, what is not included on this because it changed after the fact, and I'm just now realizing that, they are adding a dumpster enclosure as well, which is not there currently, so it's
Okay.
non-compliant. So they're
Okay.
adding that. They are increasing some of the landscaping, and they are doing the cedar panel. And I think, are they and replacing the handrails, is that correct?
Yes, they're updating the handrails. as
Updating
well.
handrails as well.
We deem there's enough work being done.
That's what I want to hear.
It qualifies.
Thanks, Wesley.
Okay. So I guess that means our question is, if we go for the approval, are we approving based on the money we have, or?
If I can't comment on that,
Yeah.
I believe that, once we do take this back to council, it'll be a budgetary item, so they would have to go through a process to try and find the funding to add to the facade grant program.
Right.
So I think at this point, this is probably all that we can do. I guess like Jessica's saying, there could be,
A condition.
a condition that if they were to approve more, that he could be eligible for the additional $4,000.
With all respect to Rob and his cool project he submitted, if this were an extraordinary project that was changing the town, we might approve and ask council to put that, but it seems like to me the kind of project we ought to approve the funds just that we have and not send the incorrect message to council.
Yeah.
But the money doesn't necessarily have to be earmarked for a part of any project in
Correct.
this facility.
Particular scope you're referring to, I believe it, we submitted it with a total scope package.
Like the $6,000 you're talking about?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're referring- it does have to be specifically for one of the facade improvement updates,
Right.
and any qualifies with that.
Yep. Based on my understanding of it is they just have to spend 25,000 on facade improvements, and then what's it, 250 on total improvements, right? To qualify for the 10,000 facade grant.
It's something like that, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
application itself to see, but it's, you're correct.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
And if I may, with all due respect to you, Mr. Rogers, our total construction budget on this project is over $1 million.
Understand. Yeah, I
So,
get it.
I mean,
That's it's a real project.
We
yeah.
believe we're making a pretty big dent.
Well, I agree with that.
And then I would furthermore say, it's not going to make a difference whether we proceed or not. Obviously, what y'all decide. We would love if you would give the full 10,000 for potential after the fact getting reimbursed for that. It may also be that y'all's action could inspire council to take further action to replenish the funds, which would benefit not just us but other businesses in the downtown area. So that's my thought on that. So.
Good point.
So I'd like to make a motion to actually approve it for the 10,000 pending council approval, and then if they don't approve it, just give them the 6,000. Because I think it meets the requirements that council set forth when they made the grant.
I second that motion, but want to clarify, we're approving 6,000 that we currently have, and we're approving $4,000 more if it becomes available. It's a friendly amendment to his motion.
I don't want to word it in such a way that we can't go ahead and.
Correct.
Right.
I was looking for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grateful for that.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You worded it better than I did.
All in favor of, raise your right hand. All right, it's approved.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Welcome,
y'all
Rob.
so much.
And with that, I think that we are complete. So
Minutes.
do we have any, another item? Oh, approval of minutes, excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, I'll sign that after we get approval here. Yeah, so need to ask for approval of the minutes. So with that in mind, could I get a motion?
I make a motion, we accept them as read.
All right, in a second.
Second.
All right, all in favor? All right, minutes are approved, and I think we can adjourn this meeting now.